decoding the escalating political controversy over counting India's backward classes or OBCs in the census, a demand increasingly made by all political parties but resisted by the BJP government at the centre. Remember, what is being sought is not a purely caste census, but simply to add the counting of OBCs to the ongoing general census, which takes place every 10 years. The argument is simple on paper. The census already does count caste, but only counts SCs and STs. It also counts religion, but it doesn't count OBCs, even though OBC reservations have been implemented since the early 90s, and there already exists an All India list of OBCs that qualify for central quotas. These OBC quotas include government and public sector unit jobs, higher educational institutes, undergrad, postgrad, medical and dental courses. So in theory, it makes perfect sense that just as we count SC/STs to better design quotas and social schemes for them, there's a strong case for counting OBCs. It also seems easy. Just add a column to the census form for OBCs. But no government has bitten the bullet so far, and so there's no clarity on the OBC population. The last count that exists is from 1931, which came up with a figure of 52%, on the basis of which the Mandal Commission recommended reservation for OBCs. But as Yogendra Yadav and others remind us, the first NDA government turned down the idea despite a clear request from the Registrar General. This was the government of Atal Bihari Vajpayee. The UPA too tried to avoid an OBC count until political pressure forced it to order a socio-economic caste census in 2011, but the findings on caste were never released, even though the government published socio-economic profiles in 2015. Under the Modi government, there was a U-turn. The then Home Minister Rajnath Singh stated that OBCs would be counted, but media reports on the draft census questionnaire found that there was no mention of OBCs, only of SC/STs. No explanation was given for why not. The only explanation was a reply sent to the government of Maharashtra, one of the many states seeking a caste census, from the Registrar General of India, which conducts the census, in February last year, which said that the census will return names of hundreds and thousands of castes and subcastes as the people use their caste names interchangeably if a census was to be held, if a caste census was to be held, and that this exercise will adversely affect the integrity of the census exercise. This despite multiple censuses counting caste right through British India. The real reasons for not counting OBCs are, as many have pointed out, largely political. The BJP has over the years shaken off its image as an upper caste party, making crucial gains in the OBC vote, as CSDS found, from 23% in 1999 to almost double 44% in 2019. But a number of factors make it reluctant, or for that matter for any party in power, to count OBCs. 1. The OBC count may reveal the true size of OBCs is much bigger than the current 27% reservations they are entitled to, raising OBC pressures for increasing the cap of quotas, pressures that the government may not find it easy to meet without antagonizing other social groups. 2. Conversely, the count could find that in some cases the count is thrown up by the census of certain influential OBC subcastes may be below their own estimates, leading to a different kind of backlash. For instance, in Karnataka, a caste census conducted in 2015 by the then Congress government found that the population of SCs and Muslims was much higher than that of influential castes like the Lingayats and Vokkaligas, which was until then thought to be the largest social groups in the state, and they had to bury that census. Number 3, the caste census may provide empirical evidence of the full extent of upper caste privilege, disproportionate to their size of population. Now, the fact that upper castes are relatively smaller in percentage terms but have an oversized hold on benefits is anecdotally not a secret, but to have it emerge in black and white print could be politically uncomfortable, especially as we enter election season.